What is going on, everybody? Logan here for a new video, and today I'm talking about Ford's Godzilla crate engine. They are finally offering it as a standalone engine. You no longer just have to find a wrecked F-250 or 350. You can actually buy the crate engine by itself. So this is cool news. Now, what's not too cool is that it's $8,000, but for $8,000, you actually get a lot. You get 435 horsepower, 475 foot-pounds of torque, which are cool numbers out of a naturally aspirated engine. And if that's not enough for you, with very basic mods such as a different intake manifold, you can tune it, and then a different cam, you get 600 naturally aspirated horsepower. Now granted, it's to the flywheel, but still it's 600 horsepower. And sorry if you hear music or something, my fiance's cooking me dinner and I'm always sweaty during my videos. That's another thing that people have commented about. Usually I just get done with a run, just get done with an exercise, so I come back, make the video while my endorphins are going. But I think it's really cool how you can get the standalone engine. People are already putting these into Mustangs with different oil pans, because the oil pan is kind of big, you have to make it kind of smaller. But there's one YouTuber, I forgot his name, but he put it into his Fox body, and he's the one that did the simple modifications like the tuning, cam, intake to get 600 flywheel horsepower. I'm actually gonna put his name down in the description. If you want to go check that build out, you can go do that. I really can't wait to see what people do with this engine, because I'm sure there's gonna be supercharger applications for it, turboed. I mean, if it can make 600 naturally aspirated horsepower, just imagine what it can do with a supercharger. And it has an iron block, aluminum heads. I mean, this thing can stand some power. So, I mean, kind of looking back towards the Supra of the 2JZ, I mean, that had an iron block. You can boost the heck out of it, and look what it was able to do. So when people finally get their hands on these, start tuning them correctly, making the supercharged or turbocharged applications, we'll see what happens. I'm sure there's gonna be some crazy builds, and just wait for it. There's gonna be a big thing with the Chevy and Dodge people about Godzilla swapped engines. And other great news is that since it is a pushrod engine, it's a relatively small engine for its displacement. I mean, you look at the size of Coyote. I mean, the Coyote is just a massive engine, but it is a dual overhead cam engine, so it takes up some space. People will be able to shove this into just about anything. I mean, like I already said, that Fox body, they shoved it in there, and I mean, 600 horsepower. So let me know what y'all think. I know that, I mean, when the Godzilla first came out, I mean, I wasn't really buying into all the hype. I mean, as far as, oh God, this is like the new greatest thing. I mean, it was cool, but now that I'm seeing that people are actually tuning it to 600 horsepower and being able to buy this as a standalone engine, I mean, that's really cool, because initially you obviously couldn't buy it as a standalone engine. You had to get it out of a wrecked truck. But now that we can buy it as a standalone engine, sky's the limit. So let me know what y'all think down in the comments below.